everybody. It is Monday, and I want to welcome you to a very special episode of Amanda on Demanda. As you guys know, this is my 20th episode. I cannot believe we've got to 20. I'm so excited. We have some people here in the chat. I see Kelsey and Diana Nicole, David, Kathy, Corey. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. Like this video on YouTube if you have not yet. Share it on Facebook so people know what you're doing. Do that right now so people are like, ooh, I want to see some wicked music. Hop on. And also don't forget to subscribe to the Vaudacity network so that you can see all the really cool things that we are doing here on the network. It's amazing. So like I said, it is the 20th episode, and that's amazing. And I decided to make this episode totally wicked and do some songs from Wicked that I have been wanting to do for all of you. So yay. Very excited about it. Yes! Yes. And I have a couple friends who are going to come on and say hi in a little bit. And the first thing that I wanted to start with today was a video that I actually did a while ago, and it aired on Polly's Picnic in the end of November when we did Wicked there. But I'm so proud of this video. I love it so much. I wanted to start my show with it, and that is No One Mourns the Wicked. So let's play that tape.
Which there ever was, the enemy of all of us here in Oz is dead.
It's Glenda! Fellow Ozians, let us be glad, let us be grateful, let us rejoice if that goodness could subdue the wicked workings of you. Isn't it nice to know that good will conquer evil? The truth we'll all believe in by and by. Outlive for you.
No one mourns the wicked. No one cries, they won't return.
No one lays a lily on their grave.
The good man scorns the wicked.
In their lives our children
Learn what we miss when we misbehave.
And goodness knows the wicked lives are lonely. Goodness knows the wicked die alone. It just shows when you're wicked, you're left lonely on your own.
Yes, goodness knows the
Are people born wicked? Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? After all, she had a father and a mother, as many of us do.
How I hate to go and leave you lonely.
That's alright, it's only just one night.
But know that you're here in my heart while I'm out of your sight.
And like all families, they had their secrets.
Have another drink, my dark-eyed beauty. I've got one more night left here in town. So have another drink of green elixir, and we'll have ourselves a little mixer. Have another little swallow, little lady, and follow me down.
And of course, from the moment that she was born, she was, well, different. It's coming.
Now,
The baby's coming.
and how?
I see a nose.
I see a curl.
It's a healthy, perfect, lovely
little.
What is it? What's wrong? How can it be?
What does it mean?
It's atrocious.
It's obscene. Like a froggy, ferny cabbage, the baby is unnaturally great. Take it away. Take it away.
So you see, it couldn't have been easy for her.
No one mourns the wicked. Now at last she's dead and gone. Now at last there's joy throughout the land. And goodness knows. We know what goodness is. Goodness knows. The wicked done wrong. Woe to those who spurn what goodness is. They are shunned. No one mourns the wicked. No one mourns the wicked. No one mourns the
Thank you guys so much. Like I said, that's one of my favorite videos that I've done. And that was actually my very first editing video that I did. I opened up Premiere and I tried it and I was like, and I loved it. And as you guys know, I just kept going after that. It was so much fun. Several super chats that I want to mention really quick. We have two from Sheila Bella. Thank you so much for being here tonight, supporting. I believe that you're a friend of Julie's, so thank you so much for being here tonight and supporting Julie and supporting me. Thank you. We had two from you, and thank you. You're doing amazing, as well as Martinique. Thank you. Happy Monday, Martinique. I'm so glad to see you here. And also from Kelsey Blaine Gibson. Again, thank you guys so much. In case you're new here, a couple things. One, join our live chat. It's so much fun. And two, if you donate in the super chat or in the Venmo, you're entered to win raffle prizes that I have for you. I'm hoping to get to do one tonight. I had a bunch of technical stuff come up today, so I haven't been able to set up the wheel. Hopefully I can do that during one of the videos, but if not, I will get you that raffle ASAP, because there's some really cool stuff coming this week. So again, thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna do another song from Wicked. Another favorite that I haven't done yet for you is The Wizard and I, as Elphaba dreams about going to Oz and meeting the wizard. She's young and optimistic and ready for things to change in her life. She thinks that's the only thing she needs is just meet the wizard. Everything will be great and everything is gonna change. So, with that, here is The Wizard and I. Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood this weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. When I meet the wizard, once I've proved my worth, and then I'll meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth, and in all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb, or like Munchkin, so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change, 'cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister acts ashamed, and all of us have to love you when by the wizard you're acclaimed. And this gift or this curse that I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why, when we are hand in hand, the wizard and I. And one day he'll say to me, Alphabet, a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degree, if I you? No, of course that's not important to me. Alright, why not? I'll reply, oh, what of hair will be, the wizard and I. Guess what of hair will be, the wizard and limited. My future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy, and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz. That's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I'd never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt it. And so it will be for the rest of my life, and I'll want nothing else till I die. Held in such high esteem, when people see me they will scream, for half of Oz's favorite team, the wizard and I. Don't you just love that? Like I said, she's at the beginning of the show, she's young and she's so optimistic, and there's so much energy and hope and excitement in that song. Just love it. Oh, so good. And at this point in the show, let's talk about what happens very, very briefly, because the show is actually quite complex. But Elphaba goes to school, to wizarding school. And, aw, thanks, Sam. Sam left a little note in the chat. Thank you. And I love seeing all your green hearts and your applause. Thank you. And anyways, so Elphaba goes to wizarding school and is really excited to start learning magic and how to control it and what to do because, again, she can meet the wizard and make a difference in the world. She can stop being green if she can just get there. And the first obstacle that she finds when she gets there is the delightfully perky Galinda, who is blonde and popular and everything that Elphaba is not. So I made a video for this duet with my friend Julie. And while we have Julie on too, you guys remember Emily, who was on last week. They're both on here today. So if you guys want to hop on and we can have a little chat before we watch this video. Hi.
Hi. Baby
How are
now.
you guys?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So this is Julie. I'm not sure where she is. Yeah, she's next to me this way. Yes, this is Julie. And I met Julie. I can't remember how long ago it was.
I think I want to say 2016.
Maybe? That sounds.
I think. Does that sound plausible?
It sounds very plausible. We also worked on a Gilbert and Sullivan show, just like Emily and I did. We worked at the same company, just I met them at different times. So we did. I'm just lost the name of the show. Princess Ida.
Oh, Princess Ida was like 2018, I think.
Okay, I think that was the
No, that
first
was the
time
one
we
right before Pirates.
actually like really met each other. I think we like would see each other at different places. But yeah. Oh, and I saw you put Aiden down, but that's your new baby.
Yes, the resident baby.
Aw, he's so cute. Cheeks.
Thank you.
So how is it like baby pandemic singing? Like what is your life like?
Baby first for now, singing second. But we're just getting back into the swing of things, actually. I did my very first live performance, which was an outreach performance with the San Fernando Valley Master Chorale, which I'm an executive director of. And we do outreach. So,
Yes.
so we did our first live performance in masks and in face shields. It's like we're geared up in front of these seniors who are all just very excited to just have entertainment. So we were really happy to provide that for them. And it's like a variety show. So you pick and choose what you want to sing and we do some songs together. It was exhilarating because after having not performed for, it felt like eons, but it was only a year. And also like we were doing virtual concerts and virtual choirs. So that's kind of like this, actually. This is how we've been going. So this feels very natural right now.
Being in person, you're like,
Yeah, this is like
just,
the norm.
yeah,
Now.
starting to do auditions and stuff again. And I'm like, there's people here on the stage with me and I'm talking to them and I'm getting close to I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I need that wall.
personal space, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've done some auditions too, right, Emily?
Yeah, well, okay. I'm confirmed. Last week I was talking about how some things were kind of up in the air, but I'm going to be music directing at the Conejo Players Theater. They're doing a show at the in November. So, and that's a really obscure 80s show called Baby. Have either of you ever heard of that?
No.
I know. Is it like Baby off of Dirty Dancing or something?
No, it's about babies.
Really?
Oh, about babies.
Oh, wait. Is this the one
Three?
when it's three women who
You
they're
don't
different
have
walks
babies?
of life? I've only heard that one song, that like one really popular
I don't
trio.
know anything about it, but I obviously need to learn the score because I'm going to be music directing.
That's that song. I want it all. Like that's
Okay.
I actually do not know anything about this musical at all.
That's literally the only
I
thing I
kind of love it though. I love obscure things. Like
Sure.
know.
oh,
Revivals,
musicals-
man. It's all
Yeah.
about the revivals.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Keep it
um,
alive.
Yeah, I love it.
And then I'm going back to teaching pretty soon. So
Oh, good. Yeah, it's good. Are you teaching in a school or
I teach in an after-school music
okay,
program in Ventura,
good.
piano mostly. So yeah, excited to go back to that.
And do you do any teaching, Julie? I can't remember.
I do. I haven't resumed teaching as of now just because I have Aiden and I honestly would prefer people in person. So until it's safe
Right.
to have students in my presence again, I'm going to hold off on taking students back into my house. I also used to teach for an after school program. I have not resumed that. And all the times I've taught over Zoom, it seemed very impersonal. Singing is a very organic, it's a very, I would say it needs to have that connection in my mind. I know people make a living doing it off Zoom and I admire them for that because it's something that I feel like I was lacking when I was working with students over Zoom or just through a camera. Cause I'm like, can I just show you? Can I just, but I can't. I can't reach in and show you where your diaphragm is and set, and I need you to feel it. So, one of those things that I just did not connect with. So I'm waiting to resume teaching until everyone feels it's probably safe and we're not going to, infect people or die of COVID.
Especially like a lot of us work with kids who can't be vaccinated yet and all of that. And so, it's hard for us because we don't know, do they have it? Do I have it?
Yeah. I did teach actually the San Fernando Valley Youth Chorus. I taught them Oliver's giant chorus number, Who Will Buy? Yeah. And again, it was amazing resuming teaching and, teaching kids. It's a free program that they have. The youth chorus. So if you have kids that need somewhere to go over the summer, it's like a free 2-hour daycare where you learn music. It's fantastic, and they are doing a live performance as well over the next fall and the winter. So if there's kids out there that want a chorus, San Fernando Valley Youth Chorus, and then our San Fernando Valley Master Chorale is also resuming, in person, all geared up with masks and stuff like that. But at least we get to perform live for the time being, unless someone shuts us down.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, we can figure out how to tell people if they want to sign up. That's great. Yeah, look it up. Wonderful. Well, with that, let's show this video. Do you have anything you want to mention about it, Julie, before we start?
Only that I did not feel like making up my whole face for this because I am playing Alphaba, and while I love doing stage makeup, I wasn't about to just dig through my probably really old, needs to be refurbished and rebought face makeup. So I am green. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's show this video. So this is what is this feeling? Sometimes people think it's called loathing, which I've done plenty of times. So what is this feeling when they're talking about meeting each other and having that instant feeling of dislike and butting heads? So let's roll it. Here is John, Miss Mondi and Popsicle.
My dear father,
There's been some confusion and overwhelming here at Shiz.
but of course I'll care Vanessa.
But of course I'll rise above it, for I know that's how you'd want me to respond. Yes. There's been some confusion, for you see my roommate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Blonde.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing,
My head is reeling.
my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Fervent as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face,
Your voice.
your clothing.
Let's just say I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life long.
Linda, you are just too good. How do you stand it? I don't think I could. She's a terror, she's a totter. We don't mean to show our bias, but Linda, you're a martyr.
Well, these things are sent to try us.
Poor Linda forced to resign with someone so disgusting if I just want to tell you we're all on your side. We share your love.
What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling. Oh, what is this feeling? Does it have a name? Yes, I'm loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing for forever, loathing, truly, deeply loathing you. My whole life long.
So good, you guys.
Amanda, you're not, we can't hear you.
There we go. Now I'm ready, apparently. I don't know why my mic was still muted. But anyways, I always like double mute. Like I mute on Zoom and I mute on my mixer. Just, I don't know why. I'm always like, something's going to fail. I need to. And then I forget. Anyways, I love that. And I got the video and I saw the little thumbnail and I was like, oh my gosh, like Julie made her skin green. I'm so excited. And then I started watching it and I was like, oh my God. And I couldn't stop laughing. And I think I really lost it when you were like, like commenting, well, these things are. I was like, yeah, they're done. That was perfect.
I've actually played Elphaba it was a long time ago. It was for a competition for Valley College. And we won with For Good. We did the scene right before For Good. And it was with, well, her name's not Herman anymore. It was with Kia Herman. And I was surprised because we were the only musical theater entry. Everything else was like theater, drama, dance. We were like, could have sworn the dancers were going to take it. But no, we won with musical theater. And it was pretty awesome that it was just when this musical came out because it was a long time ago. But I've always loved this musical. This musical has definitely held a very near and dear place to my heart since it came out. Because who doesn't love The Wizard of Oz, right?
I know.
Right. I grew up with it. And this was I read the book, very different from the musical.
Very.
But they took the essence, and Steven threw in his magic with the songs and the music, and seriously, it is flawless, and it's running on Broadway, and I come and see it every time it comes into LA.
Yeah, I know. It's so wonderful. And I love this musical so much, and for all of those reasons. I also read the book and I liked the book, but I really actually prefer the musical.
It's a little cheerful. It's a little more cheery than the book. It's cheery. The book is like doom, doom, doom.
Yeah. And the other thing I'll mention today is actually my mom's birthday. And we saw it when it was in San Francisco for my mom's birthday. I don't remember what year it was at all, but we went and saw it for her birthday. So I just realized like what a cool coincidence that it's a birthday and we did a birthday trip one year with that. So that's
Aw, special memories for Wicked.
Wicked was one of my first Broadway shows that I ever saw. I think my very, very first one was Lion King, but then I think it was the first national tour of Wicked when it came to the Pantages, and it was Eden Espinosa
Yes.
and Megan Hilty.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's the
brilliant
same
team.
tour that I saw in San Francisco because I remember it was Eden Espinosa for sure, and it was probably Megan Hilty, and I didn't know who she was at the time.
Exactly.
I don't remember. I'll have to check my playbills because I'm notorious about keeping my playbills. So,
Yeah.
and I've seen it several times. So I've seen several casts.
Yeah.
I was like 8 years old when I went to see it, and it was
Aw.
Don't say that. Oh my
sorry, but it was like that made me want to be a musical theater person.
I
I
know.
swear, like
Yeah.
that was the thing. And then
Yeah.
I went. We took a trip to New York in high school, and I saw, maybe it was in college, but I saw it on Broadway, and I can't remember who the Alphaba was. But I love this story. I
Yes.
was sitting there. It was Defying Gravity. It was, the lead up to the big, and so if you can't find me, look to it,
Yes.
and that when that downbeat hit, I
Mhm.
felt the wind knocked out of me, and I could not breathe for the next 2 minutes of the song, like until everybody started clapping, and I gasped in air because I literally could not breathe. It was such a intense. Oh my God, so good.
I did
Yeah.
the same thing when she lifts up, right? When she lifts
Yeah.
up,
Oh,
and then you get to
fog.
you're like, excuse me, and she's singing, and it's this incredible song, and then it's intermission. You're like, what did I just experience?
You're like, oh, we're actually on
Theater
Earth.
magic. That's
Yeah.
what it's called. Theater magic.
Incredible.
Who knew a forklift could do so much?
I know, a silent forklift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And then I was also gonna ask too because like I'm always so amazed at your brilliant comedy. Actually, well, really for both of you guys. You guys are so funny and like physically funny in the things that you do and such great timing. Like both of you guys, have you done like acting classes in that at all, or is it just natural timing?
Well, I've had a little bit of improv training. I did some improv training at LA Connection for a few years.
Oh, cool.
In terms of comedy, I think I'm just a funny person now. I don't know. I've never had any specific
Hey,
comedy
comedy's
classes.
hard.
I've had a bit of Commedia dell'arte training, but
I've been in theater since I was 8, so it is ingrained in me. But I have to give a lot of my credit to Lucille Ball. I think I studied that woman in every single 200 episodes of I Love Lucy. It's what they used to call me. They used to call me Lucy growing up because I was always the ham on stage. That
Right?
even if I had a small part, you could still see me on stage because I was a scene stealer, which is not always a good thing. I'm proud to say I've grown out of that. So
Yeah, well.
nevertheless, if I was over the top, and I have to give all that credit to Lucille Ball because she taught me her tricks.
Do you do her faces? Like she has so many wonderful.
Oh yeah. In fact, I have a feeling most of my expressions come from her.
Love it.
I need to do the emojis of Lucille Ball. I think that's my next endeavor is I'm going to just get an emoji and then do the Lucille Ball face that mimics it.
Make that happen.
That's
And-
the,
Yeah, I love it. And then the other thing I was just going to ask, do either of you guys, I know Emily, you were talking about your directing coming up, and then I forgot, Julie, did you say you had anything coming up performing wise, or are you waiting it for a little while longer?
well, we are doing the Master Chorale. That's my next
Right.
endeavor is performing with the Master Chorale. I don't have any auditions coming up for solo work or for going in for any plays yet. It's really hard to, divide my time with
Yeah.
even just the Master Chorale and having a baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nothing I would say to gloat about at the moment. I'm taking it slow, doing a lot of online like you are, but mostly just having fun being a new mom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so awesome. I can't when you were like, oh, I'm pregnant and it's the pandemic. And then I was like, oh, I hope I get to meet him. And so hopefully soon we'll get to
Oh, you will. No, for sure. It's like vaccinated people are always welcome to my house.
Yeah, we should definitely do that soon.
Yes, this is the first time we've been actually talking since Three Little Maids. If you remember, we all did Three Little Maids together.
Oh, we did that. That was so fun. Yeah,
That
the
was
three of us
fun.
did. Three Little Maids from Gilbert and Sullivan again. Which I'm not sure if there's ever a link to that. Maybe we should just do
There
it.
is a link. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I think.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's
I'll
on
have to
YouTube. If
find
it's not, I have it at my house. I can just send it to you.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe I'll share it on here sometime.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to keep going. Emily, if you want to stay on, so you can talk about the next song at all, you're totally welcome. But I know that you guys might both have stuff to do. So
I have a baby that I need to get down,
you gotta
but
go.
I am really happy you asked me to be on here. Thanks again for asking. I'm always down for doing duets and stuff, trios,
Yes, anytime.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm certainly
Like-
going to keep watching.
Yeah.
I'll hop off of the Zoom, but I'll keep
All
watching.
right. Well, I loved the video that we made too, as well, Emily. So we'll talk about
wait
that.
to see it.
I will talk
All
about
right.
it in a little bit. Bye. Yay. I just love those two people so much. Oh, I heard a little bit of something sound, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked in our chat in a while, but I'm glad to see everybody's talking. Again, so excited that you guys are here, and I'm really glad that you guys loved that loathing video as much as I do. So much fun to make. So with that, I'm gonna keep going with a couple more songs. So I'm gonna do another one that I did a very, very long time ago. Believe it or not, on my very first, Polly's online variety show. I performed this song. I know, I can't believe it. And I was just talking to David last night about how much the setup has improved. When I did this piece originally, it was my iPad was in front of me and I was streaming on my iPad, which I think is visible right here. Ignore that if you can see it. But I just had my iPad in front of me, and then I had a speaker behind me, and I just sang. That was it. And now I have a microphone, I have a mixer, I have my iPad playing my music. So yeah, let's do it. So this song is Glinda. She's still Galinda at this point in time. And she's singing about being popular. At this point, Elphaba and Galinda have started to kind of make their peace with each other a little bit. She's decided, okay, I can, work with this. So here she's telling Elphaba about how to be popular just like me. So here's Popular. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't? Less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flaunt. Oh, I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palace sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be instead of dreary who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. La 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular. Please, it's all about popular. It's not about aptitude. It's the way you're viewed. So it's very shrewd to be very, very popular like me. Why, Miss Alphabet, just look at you. You're beautiful. You're welcome. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. La 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 la, you'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me. Oh, so many memories. I love that. That was so much fun. Yes. I see Daria on there. La la. Singing popular along with me. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Love it. Love seeing you guys here. Christina, did you make it to Big Bear? I hope so. You're on the road. Christina, so don't worry if Christina's in the chat. She has pulled over, so no worries. And hopefully Christina has made it there and is able to watch. If not, this is always on repeat here on the Vaudacity Network. You can find it on YouTube anytime. Just go back to the link and rewatch. Watch it again tomorrow if you really liked it. And with that, I'm going to remind you to please like this video, subscribe to the Vaudacity Network, and share it on all your socials. Share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, share it anywhere that you might want people to see what you're doing on this Monday night. And I'm just so happy that you guys are all here. And yeah, just really excited. So I have another song. There we go. Another song. I haven't done this one for you guys yet, but it's another favorite from the show. It's just beautiful. This is when... I heard $1 sign, a super chat. Oh, hey, my mom's here. I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to see it live because I know it's her birthday, so I was not sure. So super chat from my mom. Thank you. I've got the lemon head there. We like the lemon too. In addition to our alba parasado, we have our lemon. Singing in Hearts, I think is what it is, by a nice rose bush. And oh, yay, Christina did confirm that you are now in Big Bear. Thank you, guys. And yay, Dari says happy birthday to my mom. So again, yes, everybody can wish my mom a happy birthday. So let's do the next song. So this song is called I'm Not That Girl. And this is when Elphaba realizes that she is just in love with Fiyero, who is currently with Glinda. It just makes sense. It's like the football player and the cheerleader. They are together and they fit like puzzle pieces, so it seems. And Alpha realizes I'm just not that girl that he's looking for. That's not me, and I never will be. So a little bit of background about I'm Not That Girl.
doesn't soften the ache we feel when reality sets back here. Like smile, light limb, she who's winsome, she wins him. Gold hair with a gentle curve, that's the girl he chose. And heaven knows I'm not that girl. Don't wish, don't start. Wishing only wounds the heart. I wasn't born for the rose and there's a girl I know. He loves her so. I'm not that girl.
So pretty and so heartbreaking. I love it. Perfect. And yeah, I love that. And later on, if you're familiar with the show, they actually do use that later on when the tables have turned and Glinda is starting to realize the things that she thought were true, or things that she thought was good were bad, and she thought she was in love and she wasn't, and he wasn't, and everything changes all of a sudden. So I won't do that tonight because it's basically the same song, but it's really interesting that they had Glinda sing that later. So the next song I have for you is the pre-record for Thank Goodness, which is a wonderful song. It's actually probably one of my very favorite songs from the show. It's really, really interesting. And just like I was talking about, this is the moment that Elphaba realizes, I think I made a mistake. Elphaba has, at this point, sided with the Wizard of Oz and Madame Morrible in making Elphaba out to be the bad guy in the world. They've obviously led her down this path and kind of convinced her that it was the thing to do for the greater good. And so she is very well respected, a leader in Oz. But suddenly she realizes it's not all it's cracked up to be. And again, that she might have made a mistake. So it's really interesting in this song to see the shifts that she makes. And one thing I'm going to mention for you to look out for, a little bit of interesting trivia throughout Elphaba's, throughout the whole role, she has kind of two ways of singing. Sometimes she has that legit sound that she had in the beginning that you saw, right? And sometimes she sings with a very brash, right? The very Kristen Chenoweth sound. She does that. And so if you notice, a lot of times when she has that beautiful angelic sound, she's basically performing. She's singing for other people. She's being Glinda the Good Witch. And when she's herself, she's a little bit more belty, a little bit more nasal, a little bit harsher sound. So it's a very interesting way that you work into the role between how she's feeling and how she's presenting herself. So with that, this is the piece that Emily and I recorded together, and this is Thank Goodness. As terrifying as terror is, let us put aside our panic for this one day and celebrate. Oh, what a celebration we'll have today.
Thank goodness.
Let's have a celebration the Glinda way.
Thank goodness.
Finally a day that's totally wicked witch-free.
We couldn't be happier. Thank goodness.
Yes, we couldn't be happier, right, dear? Couldn't be happier. Right here, look what we've got. A fairy tale plot, our very own happy ending, where we couldn't be happier, simply couldn't be happier. And we're happy to share our ending vicariously with all of you. He couldn't look handsomer, I couldn't feel humbler, we couldn't be happier, because happy is what happens when all your dreams come true.
And Glinda, dear, we are happy for you. As press secretary, I have striven to ensure that all of Oz knows the story of your braverism. The day you were first summoned to an audience with Oz, and although he did not tell you why initially, when you bowed before his throne, he decreed you hence be known as Glinda the Good officially. Then with a jelly scream, the Wicked Witch burst from concealment where she had been lurking surreptitiously. I hear she has an extra eye that always remains awake. I hear that she can shed her skin as easily as a snake. I hear some rebel animals are giving her food and shelter. I hear her soul is so unclean, pure water will melt her. What? Melt her! Please, somebody go and melt her! Do you hear that? Water will melt her? People are so empty-headed they'll believe anything.
Piero! Yes. Thanks plenty, dearest. He's gone to fetch me a refreshment. He's so thoughtful that way.
That's why I couldn't be happier.
No.
Couldn't be happier. Though it is, I admit, the tiniest bit unlike I'd anticipated. Still, I couldn't be happier. Simply couldn't be happier. Well, not simply. 'Cause getting your dreams is strange, but it seems a little, well, complicated. There's a kind of a sort of a cost. There's a couple of things get lost. There are bridges you cross you didn't know you crossed until you crossed. In that joy, that thrill doesn't thrill like you think it will. Still, with this perfect finale, the cheers and the bally, who wouldn't be happier? So I couldn't be happier, because happy is what happens when all your dreams come true. Well, isn't it? Happy is what happens when your dreams come
We love you, Glinda, if we may be so frank.
Thank goodness!
For all the show, we know who we've got to thank. Thank goodness. That means the wizard.
And Beyonce!
They couldn't be goodier. She couldn't be lovelier. We couldn't be luckier.
I couldn't be happier!
Thank goodness today. Thank goodness for today.
Like I said, I think that it really is one of my very favorite songs from the show. It's genius. And like I said, I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was a lot of that, that switching back and forth between, her really legitimate, beautiful singing and that speaking, and that right there's a kind of a sort of a cost, right? These moments, and they're only private for her, and then she's right back to being the beautiful, pleasant, happy all the time Glinda the Good Witch. So I just love that they worked that little bit into her story, that extra cherry on the top. And I'm glad you guys love that. I see so many hearts on that. Thank you. And thank you again, Emily, for making that with me. I was like, I really want to do this song. And the first person I thought of when I thought, well, how would I have somebody do Madame Morrible? And I was like, that is 100% Emily. I cannot think of a more perfect voice. Now, anybody I know for that role. Yes! It's just brilliant. So thank you for doing that so much. Happy you're here. And yeah, Corey says, I appreciate your teaching moment. He said, I love details like that. I was always very interested in that when we took music history in college, where all those details that composers would throw into pieces that you might never realize. Yeah, cool. All right, well, here we go. Another song. This is this is a big moment. So everything has gone insane at this point in the show. Black is white, up is down, everything. And Elphaba has, like I said, been cast as the demon, as the wicked witch, and everybody hates her and wants her dead, and she is just trying to help everybody, and it goes wrong at every turn. So at this point in the show, she's realized that no good deed goes unpunished for her, and what is the point anymore? I'm not going to try. I'm in this for me. I'm going to figure this out and get out. So this is No Good Deed.
Let his flesh not be torn, let his blood leave no stain. Though they beat him, let him feel no pain. Let his bones never break, and however they try to destroy him, let him never die, let him never die. What is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. I don't even know what trick I ought to try. Pierre, where are you? Already dead or bleeding? One more disaster I can add to my generous supply. No good deed goes unpunished. No act of charity goes unresented. No good deed goes unpunished. That's my new creed. My load of good intentions led where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished. Nestle, Dr. Dillon, one question haunts and hurts. Too much to mention. Was I really seeking good, or just seeking attention? Is that all good deeds are when looked at with an ice cold eye? If that's all good deeds are, then maybe that's the reason why. No good deed goes unpunished. All helpful urges should be circumvented. No good deed goes unpunished. Sure, I meant well, but look at what well men did. All right, enough. So be it then. Let all of Oz be agreed. I'm wicked through and through, since I cannot succeed. Piero, saving you, I promise no good deed will I attempt to do again, ever again. No good deed
Thank you guys. Ooh, reverb. Thank you guys so much. That's so fun. That is unfortunately all the time we have for today. Like I said, I picked some of my most favorites from the 20th show. I still can't believe it. 20 shows already. I can't believe the amount of songs that I've sung, that I've learned, that I performed because you guys wanted me to. And I thank you guys again so much for being here. So I do want to do raffle. Like I said, we had a ton of technical stuff come up today, so I just didn't get a chance to put the wheel together. But I want to show you a couple of things. I wanted to do some more with this too. But this is so cool. So I'm going to put it up and hopefully you can read it. This is a mason jar. And I know it's hard to see. There we go. It says the wheel is rigged. So that's going to be one of the prizes I'm so excited for. And also this is really cool. This is, let's see if you can see it. This is a deck. There we go. A deck of playing cards. Yeah, I know. I was like, we got to have some card people out there. A deck of playing cards. So I will either, let's see if it comes back to me. I will either do a separate video that has the drawing on it or the raffle, or we'll do it next week in between. If you're wondering how to do that, you super chat or you Venmo. I'm gonna see if I can get my camera to refocus. Super chat or Venmo, and you get a raffle ticket, which gets you on the wheel every time that you super chat me, and it's random after that. So if you can only afford to super chat $1, then you're in the running. If you can super chat $100, you're in the running. It's all whatever you can do. I appreciate it, and so I want you to be able to have a chance to win some really fun prizes. So we had a couple super chats. We had from Corey Benjamin. Thank you so much. Great job to all three of you. So much fun, and I love working with Emily and Julie so much. And also from Kathy B, we have another lemon head, right? Being so excited. Yay. Just again, I just so appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, so in awe that I could make it to 20, right? Because you guys are here every week watching, and every week we have some new different people. And I should thank you, and I hope you guys keep coming back and back and back. So happy. Like I just can't express enough. And of course, like big thank you so much to behind the scenes Sam. Can't even imagine doing any of this without you. And our Facebook social media team, Christina, Dari, Heather, of course, like I've said before, Paul and Stephanie, creating this space for us to create and to perform. And I know that there were more people involved than just two of them, but
I have to break in for a rare appearance. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I just want to personally congratulate Amanda on 20 episodes. And Amanda, from where you began to where you are now is completely night and day. And for all the thanks that you're giving everybody at the network for building it up, we owe you a huge debt of gratitude. Thank you so much for 20 episodes and for entertaining so many people week after week after week. Let's give it up for Amanda. Thank you. Great job. Okay, bye.
Okay, well, with that, we're gonna finish up the show. So again, thank you guys all so much. Remind you one more time to please like this video, subscribe to the network. I can't wait to go back and read all of these comments that I see here. Like I said, I always go back and I always read all of the comments after. So feel free to leave me a message if you'd like. And yeah, I just can't wait. Let me know if there's any other like musicals that you want to see me do a bunch of songs from, or have some people come and do that too. I love this idea of doing some songs from a show, so let me know. Okay guys, don't forget to tune in to Hunter's Acoustic Cabin after this for some Fireside Tales. Do we have upcoming show slides?
Yes!
Yay, let's look at what's coming up on the network real quick. Oh yeah. All right, we have tomorrow. Yay! Dancing with Dari, Zumba at home. I can't wait. Love it. 6:30, so it's a little bit after dinner, maybe before dinner if you're a later eater than me. Get your steps in, get your calorie count up, do some dance, get moving, and do some Zumba with Dari. Then, number 68, Hunter's Lovecast. Live acoustic originals, covers. It's always so much fun. You're going to learn stuff too while you're at it. You're going to hear some new songs, some old favorites. It's such a good time. So make sure you tune in for that too. And and don't forget, like I said, to subscribe to Vaudacity Network, because sometimes we throw in some shows kind of last minute on the weekend. So subscribe, don't forget. Oh, do we have another super chat? Oh, yay. Carmen's here. Hi, Carmen. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, Carmen, too. Thank you so much. Again, thank you guys all for being here. One more time, I'm going to wish my mom a happy birthday. And I can't wait to see you guys all again next week. Thank you so much.